All right, so let's dive into some AI today. What kind of blockchain projects will benefit from this? And also maybe where the future of all this plays out in technology overall. My name is Paul Barron. Welcome back into TechPath. I want to get into a couple of clips today coming over from SIGGRAPH. There's a lot happening at that event. This is a big event in the technology space, especially around AI. Let's jump over to the first clip to kind of give you a framework.
Something gigantic happened. The generative AI era is upon us. The iPhone moment of AI, if you will, where all of the technologies of artificial intelligence came together in such a way that it is now possible for us to enjoy AI in so many different applications.
All right, so additionally, there's some more clips here. NVIDIA, of course, is up to a lot around what we're going to see in terms of demand. Take a look at what they're up to in this second clip.
This is actual size and the world's largest single GPU.
All right, so some pretty advanced, I think, moves here for NVIDIA in general. And when you look at the evolution of what AI is going to do and what it will, we'll show you some examples of this today, and how this rolls into blockchain, this will start to kind of blow your mind a bit. Let's go into our third clip. This is talking about cloud rendering for Apple Vision Pro. Listen in.
And this one API, this is the Run USD API. What streams from the cloud onto your device in OpenXR or RealityKit to your spatial computing device will be this incredibly beautifully rendered and, very importantly, interactive USD.
All right, some other areas that NVIDIA is revealing over there at SIGGRAPH. Come see our researchers are conducting AI-mediated 3D video conferencing across a bunch of different displays, including 3D holographic displays. So you can kind of see a little bit here within this clip that is playing right here. It's pretty interesting in terms of the technology. Again, all of this is playing into where the future of the AI tech that is going to be needed will be playing out. And further into this, let me kind of show you just some of the rendering aspects of this. This is kind of a sample of how this is rendered. So it's a combination of both AI and rendering tech that will enable some of these new products for the future. And obviously render will be a part of this. Obviously render is a tie-in to what we're going to see around Solana and many other projects that are going to be moving in this direction. Here's another piece really right here. Of course, SIGGRAPH and NVIDIA showcasing how the 3D video works. So you'll see here in a second, we'll kind of show this on this GIF here of where it scans the face and then that moves directly into a 3D image. So pretty amazing technology. And I think with NVIDIA in general, what they've been able to do is really kind of leapfrog what we may be expecting around AI in the future. And I think this is where it gets very interesting in terms of the tech that is going to be used for moving this. And of course, Unreal Engine also debuting over there. So new games at SIGGRAPH as well. All this happening. And then you get into some other aspects of this around Unity, which we've talked about this before. Unity, of course, released more news that Weta Tools is now going to be another tool that's going to be available. And now I know a lot of this, maybe if you're getting to this and say, hey, Paul, where's the crypto connection? Where this starts to connect is on how AI is going to be utilized, but more importantly, how we're going to be able to do things like rendering, etc., and then the blockchains that will be involved in those projects in the future. Obviously, NVIDIA, Unity, both of these play into this. We'll look at some charts on them here in a minute to give you an idea of where the growth might be going as well. But this was a big announcement, from Unity itself in terms of Weta Tools. And then here was just further information. You can kind of see a little bit more. All these images are essentially created with the use of AI. And what it's doing is it's starting to kind of fill in the blanks for artists and creators that are really going to expand how we'll see these kinds of tools being used in the future. Everything from movie making to all sorts of animation, gaming, etc., will start to play into this. Now, let's take a look further. I want to show you something that's happening over on Render. Just to give an example, here's their RNP 004, which has officially been added to the Render roadmap. What it proposes is the introduction of an API to the Render network that would allow for Render nodes to be utilized for open compute operations. So essentially an AI interface. So this is called AntBit right there. The team would be able to opt-in feature for node operators. And then the node pool would likely be utilized by machine learning teams for AI model training and large language models. Again, more advancement for Render. Temporarily rent GPUs from the Render network node pool, paying for time and work done. So again, that's a benefit for Render within it itself. Further into the proposal here, it will greatly expand the user base and the use case of Render network as a whole, pushing it well beyond the rendering functionality and into the expanding market of AI and machine learning tools. And then it goes into the first case, which would be an external API, been built for the Render network, making an expansion and development within the Render ecosystem. So all of this good for Render, good for evolution around blockchain that is going to be looking at pretty much rendering what will be Web3 in the future. So some pretty interesting stuff. Stable diffusion, of course, interesting stuff here. You can kind of see the AntBit scenario here in terms of performance. Significantly better than anything that we're out there using today. If you look at some of the scenarios there in terms of Google Cloud or even AWS, all of this really showing up that the technology has really started to accelerate. And again, blockchain and some of the projects that we're going to see out there in the market are all part of this. This is another one, of course, you guys will notice here. I'm going to zoom in on this a little bit. This was a photo that was snapped over there at the conference. And you can kind of see NVIDIA up there at the top right there. And this company right here, CoreWeave, which we just showed you there. But you'll notice here, that is a Claynosaurz. And it says, develop toys and collectibles, merging the physical and digital. So again, tying in the NFT component here with phygital and all of this in terms of how AI is going to be used in these use cases and the projects, of course, that will make all of this kind of come together. Now, it doesn't stop there in terms of how Solana and other projects are going to be really flying during this period of time. And one of them that we've already talked about quite a bit here, of course, is Helium. Helium tied into it. It's halving day right now, stated in the community. This was the HIP 20. This all happened 2 years to ensure helium scarcity. And of course, now much more accessible to a broader group. Everybody kind of has been following our Helium love here on the channel. And of course, Helium's been moving here recently. We've had several of the Helium team on our show before. We probably should get Frank or some of the Helium guys back on to kind of talk a little bit more about where and what they're up to. Here was another example right here of Helium Mobile. It's Monday as promised. Some random invites on the way. This is a cool thing too. So you've got the capability of doing some pretty cool and interesting things around the mobile aspect of Helium itself. Now remember, Helium, of course, made the transition over to Solana. And that, I think, again, goes back to the strength of how Solana is going to have a major position in all of these different kinds of AI and future innovations around technology. And again, this is a blockchain. So this is why I think we're going to see more and more blockchain integrations and definitely more advancements that are going to apply to blockchain applications out there. I want to just take a quick look at NVIDIA, the chart, so you guys can get a look here. And this is on the, let's go to the 4 hour and squeeze in on that one just to show you guys a little bit of the activity on NVIDIA. Again, remember that NVIDIA has been climbing here for quite some time, continues to hold up here in the 446 range. Not bad considering that we've continued to see a little bit of movement. Now, Unity is the one that we really like. Unity, of course, gets into a really interesting move. You can kind of see if you look back at that change right here was back in early May to where just NVIDIA is right now, 58%. But if you look at that goal of $48, which is really where it had been trading, this is where I think Unity ends up. And in the essence of just the amount of innovation that that company is really on the brink of, there's just a lot of opportunity there. And if you look at Unity over time, it's really kind of at the bottom when you look at the max in terms of the stock price in general. Solana, of course, currently holding fairly well, not too bad, considering that it has been up all the way from the $8 low in early year and holding right now at about 24. I'd love to get you guys' feedback. Where would you invest or, look at holding a bag of Solana? What would be the strategy for you? Is there an entry point for you that you're more interested in? And long term, are you interested in more of the projects or in the base blockchain being Solana itself? In other words, maybe a Helium Mobile or something like a Helium in general or a Render. What is your strategy on playing this out? Helium in general, just to give you an example, we'll go to the all-time just to show you Helium, and this is mobile, Helium Mobile, coming off the floor right here and starting to really make some moves right here. If you go to the 1 month, you can kind of see this kind of move right here, coming from what was literally on the floor to where it's trading right now at about 3. So interesting moves out there. Unity, of course, as I said earlier, pretty interesting right now in terms of Unity's growth over the past few months. So interesting plays right now in AI. I'd love to get you guys' feedback on where you, and if you are making plays around AI integrations, especially around blockchain, and just drop some comments down below. We'd love to get your feedback. All right, if you guys are not part of our Diamond Circle, make sure and jump in. It is a great place for you guys to get additional content, additional research. It's also where we do another podcast. We break down Web3 projects, all sort of things over there. And it's free. It's easy to do. Just click the link down below. If you guys want to catch me out there on Twitter, it's @PaulBaron. We'll catch you next time right here on TechPath.